The next thing we're going to talk about is going to be resistance training. A lot of you guys are terrified of those words, when it comes to strength training, weightlifting, and you're like, oh my God, I can't lift weights. I'm 300 pounds. How would I look in the gym lifting weights? And you're intimidated, you're scared. You're thinking that you're going to hurt yourself, thinking that people are going to be laughing at you. But those things are very unfounded. Just like anything else, yes, it takes practice. It takes learning. You don't just jump in tomorrow, without any type of, knowledge or game plan and just start doing it. But like anything else, it's a learned habit. It's a learned language. One of my clients always says, it was like learning a new language. She calls it learning gym. And that's what it is. And for most of you guys who know me, I make people who are severely overweight lose a lot of that weight. And 90% of the work that we do in the gym is always resistance-based training. We don't do, a ton of cardio. Everybody thinks, oh, it's cardio, cardio, cardio. But it's not about just cardio, cardio, cardio. It's about lifting the weight, especially when you have 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds to lose. When you lose that weight, you want to make sure that, what's left is, nice, lean, tight muscle. You want to have that butt that stands up at attention. You don't want to be, the lady who looks like she's sickly because she lost 100 pounds and she wasn't in the gym lifting and losing it the right way. You want to make sure that when you lose that weight, you look shapely, you're strong, you have nice, lean, muscle tone. And the biggest thing, when it comes to losing weight and, lifting weights, ladies think, oh my God, I'm going to look like a man. I can promise you, you're not going to look like a man. Any lady who looks like a man after she lost the weight is because she's using testosterone and things like that are performance enhancing drug to get that look. Women don't naturally have that in them to just turn around and look like a man because one, the building block of muscle is testosterone. And unless you're one of the very few, like 1% of ladies who have a very high testosterone level, you're not going to look like a man. If you do have that very high testosterone level, you're going to have other symptoms like, a deep voice. You're going to have like mustache and like little whiskers on your chin. And, yeah, if you have that, maybe you have a little bit higher testosterone level, but you're still not going to look, like a man just by lifting weights. Lifting weights is something that is essential when it comes to losing the weight because you want to make sure, like I said, that when you lose that weight, that you look athletic, you look beautiful, you look shapely, you look lean. You don't just look like a stick with, excess skin hanging off of it. And that's what's going to happen if you just do cardio, cardio, cardio and lose the weight that way. You want to make sure that you're actually lifting those weights, getting stronger, building that lean muscle. So then that way, you look nice and toned. Also, don't be afraid or intimidated when you go into, a gym. Everybody started, at square number one. There's nobody in that gym who walked in there day one and looked like a god or a goddess. That took a lot of hard work. And everybody started pretty much where you started, which is on the bottom. Yeah, maybe they weren't 300 pounds, but maybe they were, the 90-pound weakling who was embarrassed to go in there. And they learned to conquer that fear. They learned to go there day after day and learn the new language. Just like anything else, when you first started, it's going to be intimidating. But the thing is, as long as you go in there and you do it, that intimidation will pass. Whenever you face that fear, it gets smaller. So make sure you're getting in there, doing the resistance training. All right, guys? It's imperative to getting that body and life that you want. All right, tomorrow we'll talk about the next step.